Oh my God, I can't believe, Ritika, that you are here with us today.
I don't believe this either.
This is so exciting. I just love your stores, your flagship store. I have multiple outfits, and I think the way you do your videos for your Renasi with the different outfits that you bring, it's so hard to resist them.
Oh God,
Like,
thank
want to just keep
you.
saying, yes, I want that one too.
Oh my God, thank
But
you, Garima. Thank you. I don't know how. I think I've known Peekaboo for longer than I've known my own label.
we've been around.
Yeah, you've been around. I remember mom always speaking about the work you're doing much before I even started something. And back then I used to be like, I can't wait to have babies. You know, when I would see
I
your
think
stuff.
she used to shop for your niece or nephew,
Yes,
somebody a
yes,
lot
yes.
back in the day.
And then I was like, I want to have my own babies so I can buy these things and make my room look all cute.
I've met your children; they are so lovely.
Thank you.
So lovely.
Thank you.
But yeah, we are celebrating them and celebrating you with this
Absolutely.
video for Mother's Day.
Celebrating
and
us.
Celebrating us. Yes,
Yes.
I'm a mother too.
Yes.
And with some fun, chit chat. So I
Yeah.
have some questions for you, Ritika. So if you had just 5 minutes before bedtime, would you like to read them stories, or like what would your conversation be like?
So we usually go through, we discuss what happened through our day. I tell them my day. I talk to them about my day. I
Oh,
talk to
that's
them about
lovely.
their day. Yeah, I tell them about all the problems I had, whether they get it or they don't get it. I speak to them about difficulties I faced at work, things that gave me a high, things that gave me a good feeling, people who said nice things to me, and things that made me feel a bit low. And then I ask them about theirs, so they're more comfortable to share their highs and lows as well. Sometimes it's the silliest things, you know, like they come up with the cutest problems, and it's so sweet, but it's just so nice because I feel, with those conversations, we both realize how we can make things better the next day.
That's so wonderful.
What about you? Do you have conversations with you?
I don't have any.
No.
Any.
No.
I struggle for that 2 minutes of catch up. Oh, hello. When do I see you next?
Oh my
It's
God.
crazy. It's just so crazy.
I'm not ready for that.
Yeah,
I'm not ready.
I speak to my mom every day. If since we are celebrating Mother's Day, I'm obsessed with her. I hope you're watching, Mom. But yeah, with my children, it's currently a struggle. But I know it'll be somewhere.
Yeah, it'll circle back, like how you're now speaking to your mom.
Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So, you create spectacular couture for others, and have you created stuff for your own children?
Always, always. They come up with the cutest demands. Like the other day, Aveer had to dress up like a community helper. And he came up to me and he said, but I want to be a policeman. And I said, oh, I don't have a policeman costume. Why don't you become what Bhaiya became 5 years back? Because I have that costume. And he says, no, but you have a store. You make one for me, right?
Wow.
So I am always making clothes for them and their friends. And I think also I love making their kurtas when there's Rakhi and Diwali. It's a lot of fun doing. Yeah.
Do they like wearing the same, both of them?
I don't think they care. They have very, very different choices. They have very different choices, very different preferences. So they don't really care about twinning. I think girls care more about twinning with their mom, twinning with their siblings. But boys, I think they're very independent.
Yours are very independent.
Yeah.
Nice. So good to hear that. This one's a fun one. Between work hours and parenting, what is your most favorite way to unwind?
Black coffee.
Ooh.
Right in between.
Can I get you some?
No, not right now. But literally that. I think it's those 3 minutes which are bliss. Like I wait for those 3 minutes of my black coffee in complete silence. I'm like, so it's right in between my older one coming back from school and me getting back from work. So it's like that, those few minutes where I'm just on the couch and I love my black coffee. That is
that
my
I'll remember. That I will remember. So now we are going to have some questions which are for both of us.
Okay.
What's the one thing about motherhood no one prepared you for, but you are now grateful?
Okay. I so okay, so I know this is going to be very very different answer, very unexpected. So I used to be very scared of math as a child. I was really scared. Like I would throw up before my math exams and
Same.
everything, and have super anxiety. And I thought, like, when I finished my 12th, I'm like, yeah, I finished math, I finished chemistry, it's all done now. I didn't know I'll be doing this all over again. And it's going to get tougher because with the schools today, there's so much of practical knowledge involved. There's so much of
Which makes it easier,
it
no?
it it does, but that's with experience, right? So then you
Yeah.
need to share experiences with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I feel like, you're not the one studying in school. So sometimes when they speak to you, the way they think and the way they work out things is very different from the way you have studied in a very traditional manner, where even the numbers never changed in the question paper.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be, if it was 326, it would be 326 on the question paper also.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't even change the numbers. And here everything's very twisted, everything's very different. So I think that part I find it difficult. But at the same time, I find it really nice because I feel like I'm studying again things I never studied. Things I
Wow.
never learned. Like just things about basically, like, things like being sustainable. It wasn't even a topic when
Yeah.
we were in school. So I think just learning how they see things, how they've been taught in school to save water, save resources, not print when it's not required, try to use your mind. Like we were just talking a few
Yeah.
minutes back about memorizing things and not being
Yes.
dependent on gadgets.
Yes.
I feel like it's very different the way things are done now. You are it's all about your experience. It's about how much time you're investing in certain things, how much practice you go through. So yeah,
That's
I think
amazing.
that's what it is.
Wow. Yeah.
I want to know your answer in this.
My
I find it tough to
answer.
get this.
I think like my children are so grown up now, and what I wasn't prepared for is like looking up to them so much. I did always, but now I feel like they are my gurus, my teachers, and I'm really grateful for that. Through my spirituality, my classes, I understand that they could be my gurus. It's not only me. So they are
Explain.
like
I don't.
like they are so evolved, right, with every generation the children are so mature, like they know so many things which we didn't know when
Yeah.
when I was 20 25.
Yeah.
I didn't know the way my son and my daughter, the way they think, they understand relationships, they understand so many things, so I always look up to them.
Share a story.
um like my daughter, I was telling her something and she said, Mom, it's not that deep. And the way she said it, it
So much more
stayed with
matured.
me. Yeah, it stayed with me for so long. I could handle so many situations by just remembering her 3 words. It's not so deep. So 4 words, like, just remembering that it's not that deep. Like, why do we need to make such a big deal about it, So
Yeah.
there's just so many instances like that,
Yeah.
I understand my children are my gurus.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. What's one non-negotiable you've set for yourself as a mom?
Getting back home at 1:30. I work from 10:30 to 1:30, and from 1:30 till night I'm a mom. I'm only a mom. So I have a very very clear rule that so 1:30 my younger one picks me up from my workplace. And we get back home, we have lunch together, we do his homework first and, do some activities. Like he's really small, so it's about coloring and, just craft and things like that, or read. And
Okay, just hold on. Just hold on for 1 second. How do you work from 10:30 to, I'm going off.
Yeah.
How do you work from 10:30 to 1:30 and you have built your fabulous, spectacular business in those few hours? Like I haven't been able to do that. And 2 stores, you were in the Vogue.
Okay, so
It's just amazing.
do you really want to know who's the backbone behind this whole idea of working from 10:30 to 1:30?
Of course, we should share it with everyone watching.
So it's my mother-in-law. I'll tell you. So
Oh.
if I go back, I honestly was, I wasn't taking my career very seriously, to be very honest. Like I was very excited always to get married. I was excited to have a baby. I wanted to be a mom. I was bubbling to become a mom, like with excitement. I honestly didn't want to do anything. And when I got married, my mom-in-law was very excited. Oh, I'm having a designer daughter-in-law coming in and there's going to be some fabulous clothes getting made and everything. And I said, 1 second, I don't want to do all this. I actually want to have a baby. And she said, you have a lot of time to have a baby. Can we like put that on hold and, let's look into career. And I said, are you kidding me? Like, she's like, of course, you've done your master's. What is this? You can't just go have a baby. And I said, but that's what I want to do. And she said, no, you're going to work, you're going to start up your own thing. And I started. And to be very honest, I think when you have a lot of time in hand and when there is no pressure, you don't actually work, is what I've understood. You don't actually value work, right? So I think that's what was happening in my case. And
Wow.
Up until I had a baby. And then when I had a baby, my mom-in-law used to tell me, baby is really small and I'm right here to take care of the baby. All you're going to do is nurse, leave. Nurse, leave. So you nurse the baby, go back to work. The moment the baby wakes up and says, oh, I'm going to call you, you come back. And my workplace, thankfully, was just a minute away from home. So she said, that's all. And that's when I started realizing that I have only that much time that I can work.
Wow.
So when I have just that much time, I have to give it my 100%.
I don't know how you do it. You are definitely a magician.
No. I'm telling you, it's so simple because, when you have only that many hours, it's going to be those dedicated hours. You're going to give it your all in all. You're going to go phone free. You're going to literally focus. So I wake up every morning. I have a plan, like from 11 to 1:30 at work. What is my plan? What are the areas I need to cover? So before my team even wakes up, they receive a message on WhatsApp at 6 a.m. I've told them you don't have to respond to me at 6 a.m. I don't expect that. But my job is to get this going. So because I wake up at 6, you're going to get your message at 6 a.m., which has been typed the previous night actually. So I don't want to, it's so unprofessional to send them a message at 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So I just type it and keep it. 6 a.m. I just shoot send. And you need to wake up to the plan so that it's done on time. So when I see you at 10:30, this is what I expect of you. And you come with that energy and that plan in your mind. So 10:30 to 1, we just do that. And
let me thank you for taking out this hour from your first half of the working day.
No.
Like, this is amazing.
See, that's why I told you first half. Remember, we were discussing what time should we have this, and I said first half because I do not do anything after 1:30. It is my kids. Till I can. Till they want me.
There is no mother-in-law's day, but I think I could go back to work.
Oh my God, I'm itching to write a book on her. Like, she's done the most wonderful things for me. Like, she came up with the most wonderful, so like I'm talking about, say, right in the beginning when I used to run my business from this little apartment. And it was on appointment because it wasn't really a store that you can just walk in. And like I said, I wasn't taking my work seriously. So the product and the end result also wasn't great. It was just, I'm having fun. I'm just doing some sort of a time pass. And because I knew in my head that I'm not really going to meet anyone today, it's going to be a quiet day at work. I don't have anyone coming in. I wouldn't care about what I'm wearing to work, right? So I just walk out in my tunic or, back then tunics were really in. So, I would just walk out. And one day my mom-in-law just asked me that, why do you dress up like this and go to work? Like, why don't you dress up more formally? I always visualized my daughter-in-law wearing like formals to work, heels to work. I said, koi aa nahi raha hai. How does it matter? Koi aayega hi nahi. And she said, jab tum achhe se jaogi, tab log aayenge. She said, you need to manifest this, you need to attract this. And I'm telling you, it was a game changer. It
Wow.
was such a game changer for me. The day I started taking, so when you dress up, you're actually taking that work more seriously.
Everything. I think, I don't agree. Like, I definitely like to dress up every day.
Yeah.
Every day, I like to look good. There is no like at home look.
Yeah.
It's just I always like to be proper
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
little
mean,
crazy like that.
absolutely. And I think it really reflects on your mood through the day. Like even
Yeah.
during lockdown, I was shampooing my hair every day. I mean, I was not going anywhere, but I was like, I just need to be happy. Even in
Yeah.
this, state, I need to be happy. I just want to
Yeah.
be happy. Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
But okay, so this one's about mom guilt. Real or overrated?
All
What does
the
it look
time.
like to
It's
you?
real, it's real, it's all the time. I mean, it's all the. But I do know that I don't feel guilty when they're happier than me. I don't know if this math is clear. Like it's so for me, it's like if I say I'm having a good time, but if my kids are having a better time, there's no guilt.
Okay, fair. I
Yeah.
mean, makes sense, of
Yeah.
course.
Do you still feel guilty even though your kids are much older?
It's not guilty, but like I'm constantly missing them. So I think I'm always in an aching mode, like aching to spend time with them. My most favorite is when all four of us are together, which became very difficult last 7 years since my children were in the US, and so I that one little holiday, 5 days and all is keeps me going for the whole year.
Yeah.
So not guilt that way, but yeah, I'm always waiting to get time from them. So
it's the other way
it's
around.
the other way. I mean, yeah, I'm always missing them. Yeah.
How sweet. So, but is there particular thing that you really feel has changed since they were smaller, and you miss that a lot? Like you miss that kind of time or those moments. Like I mean, even when you're traveling or whatever it is. But is it like? Do you crave for a particular conversation or a moment?
I
with
don't.
them?
I love it now. Like they are so amazing. Like just like friends, they're so knowledgeable. Like I'm always like all ears. They're talking about the war. I want to hear their perspective because it's so
Yeah.
refreshing. They have
Oh
so
my
much
God.
like information. But I won't change anything the way it is now. I wouldn't want to change anything. But maybe I missed that dependency. Like they were so dependent on me. I missed
Yeah.
that. I've raised them to be super independent. Like even when they went to uni, they never called me, which was probably a good thing for them.
Wow.
But it was hard for me. Like they were just on their own, and they're still very independent. If they don't need me for anything, so I miss that dependency now that you ask me.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I mean, just the other day, I was thinking. So I was traveling for work, and I took this early morning flight, and I landed at 9 a.m. in Bombay, and I called mom, and she said, "Beta, आज तो तुम Bombay जा रही हो ना?" I said, "मैं पहुंच गई हूँ. I'm not going. I've reached." And I was just in my head thinking that will I really ever get to that point where I wouldn't know? Like
Yeah.
where they're safe. They can do this on their own.
That'll be very
And-
soon, Ritika.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm ready.
You're not ready now, but you will eventually. So it's so beautiful, motherhood, that the journey goes like the way it's meant to go. You will enjoy every stage, and
Yeah.
I don't think you will want to go back or reverse time. You will have such beauty from those moments that you can always taste it again.
Yeah.
It's like you pull out that energy when they were 4-year-old, and you can literally relive it in your mind again.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I wouldn't want to change anything what is now. I'm loving this 25-year-old son and 23-year-old
Were
daughter.
you a very disciplined parent?
Not at all. I wasn't. I was a very easy mother. Don't want to have milk. Okay, fine. Don't want to do this. I think they'll disagree, and I think they're not watching this. So, but in my head, I used to be very relaxed, and I had my non-negotiables. I think that's one of the next questions. Yeah. What's one non-negotiable you've set for yourself as a mom. So for me, the non-negotiable was that if they called me, I would say even if our prime minister is sitting next to me, but if my children called me, I would take the call.
Oh my God, wow,
So
that sounds like my dad.
That's my non-negotiable. That I cannot let the phone keep ringing, and yeah.
That sounds so much like my dad. Like, I remember he would be so busy, like he'd be in the most important thing. And I would call and go on like, la 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 la, la, you know, like some 15 things. And then I'm like, are you busy? And, you know, he would be like, never for you. And I mean, I'm not that. I'm not that. I wish I was less hyper and less, you know, all over the place. I think I have to confess that I'm not. And I think it's amazing if you're doing that, because that is incredible. That's amazing.
I did that, and then, you know, like I never joined anything. So for me, it was work again, 10:30 to 2 o'clock, 2:30, because that's when they came from school.
Yeah.
And then I would be home. I would spend time with them, and then if they had a class or they went for sports or they were busy, then again I would go back to work and then come at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So,
fair.
but lunch I would try, like when they
Yeah.
were small, I don't remember doing a lunch with a friend,
Yeah.
or I don't remember joining any groups and going out.
Yeah.
I didn't even desire those. I was very satiated and happy
to be with them and
with
do
them,
things for
and
them.
like, you know, work the whole morning and then wait for them to come back.
Yeah.
And I was very happy, very
yeah.
simply happy.
Yeah, for me, I think the non-negotiable is the academics. I am very, very particular. I mean, I get thrown off if, you know, things are not done properly. And my older one is also very particular. So he is
Seen
very
his art.
Yeah, he is a fabulous artist, and he likes to make sure that he's turned in work on time and everything's done perfectly. Younger one's a bit of a brat, but it's okay. He's just
adorable.
5. So but I cannot compromise there. So many times in my shows, like, you know, when I'm traveling for my show, and I kid you not, my bill books have fractions on the back, because we're on a video call. He's called me and he's like, Mama, but this homework, and I'm struggling and I'm not able to do it. And I'm like, okay, take Didi's phone and get on a video call with me. And the show is on, and my bill book, and I'm like showing him on this, look, this is how it's done. So, you know, so I mean, I love to make him understand the subject in their love language, right? So, and this is something I learned from one of his teachers when he was really young, where, you know, she was teaching them plus and minus. And just because Avyan loved fish, she actually got a little fish tank inside the class. And she was showing him how you can add and subtract using fishes.
Wow.
Okay, and I was like, that is effort. Okay, so I try to then explain it to him in his love language. So yeah, so for me, even if I'm traveling, I'm wherever I am, I think their academics, their routine, their learning is the most.
I'm going to say I didn't do any of that.
No, oh my
seriously,
God,
I'm telling
psycho. I'm telling
my
you.
son would ask me when he was like 1.5 years old, when children just speak, like almost just start speaking, he would ask me, Mom, how many zeros are there in 1 lakh? And I'm like,
Wow.
gosh, like I can't do this. Any math related, ask your dad. Don't come to me. So I think they were programmed not to reach out to me for this, and I liked it that way. I didn't learn at all. Like, I didn't get that. I didn't take my second chance that God gives you to learn math or to become, you know, better at it. So yeah,
They're doing good. That's what matters.
I remain where I am. No, yeah. So can you share a moment with your child that seemed ordinary but meant a lot to you?
Yeah. So, okay, this is this conversation that meant a lot to me. Actually, there are 2, but okay, we'll do this. So, so I hate wearing my glasses. I hate wearing my glasses. I love being in my contact lenses, because it's just this thing that I think and I feel like it doesn't look so good. So I don't like to wear my glasses. And the other day, and like we were discussing, Avyan's into doodling, and he loves making these sketches. And usually his sketches are stories from his, you know, life and his experiences, his travel and things like that. So She made this really cute sketch for Mother's Day, and it was mum and so me and him, and I'm wearing glasses in it. And I asked him, I'm like, oh, this is really cute. It's very cute, but why have you put glasses on me? And he said, I like you in glasses. And I said, why? Why would you like me in glasses? And he said, because it means you're home.
Oh,
And
see how children, they perceive.
How they see things, you know, like, because I'm actually back home 1:30 in my pajamas, and I love wearing my pajamas at 1:30. Like, literally, if you come home, ring the bell, you're going to see me in pajamas anytime after 1:30, because I just feel like I don't want to compromise on activities like getting on the floor and making a puzzle just because I'm wearing something tight and uncomfortable or something white. Or, you know, anything that I feel like I can't squat or something, you know. So I feel like I really want to be in my pajamas, in my glasses, with my jura, and, you know, like off all my jewelry, no watch, because I just want to be that person with them where I become one of their siblings. And that's how he sees me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice perspective. In fact, even I was thinking about a very similar situation. It's so like ordinary, but it taught me so many things. My daughter was only 3, I think, or less than 3 when they really can't write. And I was going to work, or I was stepping out, and I remember her running behind me, and she took a little piece of paper and she scribbled something on it. And then she handed over the paper to me and she said, in case you need anything, call me.
Oh my God.
So I just, it touched me so much. I'm like, this one's already giving her business card out.
Oh my God.
She
That's
is,
so
you know,
I hope
she's.
you still have that.
I don't have it, sadly, but I have the memory.
Yeah.
And, you know, for me, it taught me that, you know, she cares. She's going to be accessible.
Yeah.
Even then, it really touched my heart. I still carry
you
it with
remember
me.
it.
I think it touched my heart in many ways.
How sweet. That's really sweet.
Yeah. Such nice memories. So now for some fun.
Yeah.
Ritika, pick this up. This is like a this or that. Okay. So, a quiet evening alone or fun day out with the kids?
Fun day out with the kids.
This one I got it, I think, almost.
Breathe them.
Yeah. Shopping for yourself or shopping for your kids?
Shopping for myself.
Shopping for yourself. Yay.
Always.
I like that. Classic sari for a big event or contemporary fusion outfit?
Classic sari.
Oh wow, I didn't know that about
Love
you.
sarees.
That's amazing. So it was so lovely having you over.
This was so easy.
Yeah, thank you.
It's so much
and
fun.
To all the mothers, Ritika is a super mom.
Oh.
And
thank you.
Yeah.
You should wear
Happy
one too.
Mother's Day.
I'm so
you.
glad and happy to hear all the stories
Thank
you
you.
shared, because I didn't know so much.
There's so much one can chat, right?
Yeah, I think
memories
it's
are
the
everything.
it's the most awarding and rewarding job to be a
Yeah,
mother.
we didn't have those smartphones back in the day, so don't have that many videos and don't have so many pictures, but still.
But did you photograph them a lot? Like
I did.
You did.
I did. I was obsessed. Obsessed mom, like anything for the kids kind of mom.
I mean, and did they enjoy it as well?
They were okay initially, and then they get into that that phase.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
So.
Great.
You.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
Garima.
so
This meant
much.
so much.